Today I've come to do the bee inspection. They've made use of all the water in there, so that's all gone. Obviously we've had a nice hot weather over the past few days, so we'll have to top that up once I'm finished. But it's a good time when you see a lot of them outside. They're fanning, they're trying to keep the hive cool and things like that, so it's good to see that. It's not too, the activity is going on. We'll find out now whether there's any whether they have any incline of swarming. As you've probably noticed in the news and via social media these days, there's been a lot of swarms in and around of Newport. I'm not sure where you are in the UK, but you'll find there's a lot of swarms at this time of year in particular. So I'll get myself geared up and get cracking with the inspection. First and first, obviously get the smoker going. I mean, that's looking good. Looks like they've been filling it with some honey, but that's just from a perspective of me looking at it right now. But let me get into it and see what we actually have underneath there. Look at that, the bees have been busy. Look at that, capped honey. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Love to see it. Right, let's check out some more. Right, not gonna lie, this is looking so good. Look, another capped frame, beautiful. So that's the second one right there. Third frame, again capped, beautiful, loving it. Wow, fourth frame, I got some honey. Yes, looks like they have been really busy. See, that one's almost done as well. I really have to put the next box of frames on this because the bees have been really working hard. That's another almost capped honey. So look, oh, wow. Again, lots of work. So they're gonna run out of space of storing honey soon, so I need to get my other box on this today. Really, another one and another one. I feel like, what's his name, remind me, what's his name, DJ Khaled, and another one. Look at that. They've been busy, so you get the gist. Lots of this are almost filled up. I'm gonna leave those now, rather than disturbing them. Return all of these ones back and then check the brood. Make sure the queen is in good health, and yeah, go from there. Really excited to harvest some honey in the next few weeks, inshallah. I am really excited. If I didn't have my thing on right now, you know the score, I'll be tasting some fresh honey. Look at that, beautiful. Let's just clean this side off. Excess on the sides, get those off. There we go. Lovely. Let's try and get some of this. Right, you can see it again. The queen's at it. She's laying on top again. You can see all of that. She's really prolific at the moment at laying. Wow. Basically, the bees are creating the comb in between the queen excluder, which you can see there, and the frames, and she's just going around laying everywhere wherever she can. This is why they swarm essentially when they have no more rooms in the box, in the brood box. I can see that the frames are looking quite heavy, they're quite full. What I need to do is probably do a split in order to try and prevent them from swarming. Otherwise they can end up swarming because the queen has no more place to lay her eggs, and there's too many of them, etc, etc. So I need to make sure there's no queen cups for any new queens, because any new queens that comes up, the old queen goes and they all swarms. That's not what I want for my hive. I want them to stay strong. I want them to be able to produce as much honey as possible this year. Let's go. It's amazing how amazing this queen is actually doing. Like, it actually mesmerizes me. So this is the first frame I've taken out. In here, you can see the amount of bees, thousands of them, right? In here are all fresh eggs. You can see those little tiny dots you see inside those inside those cells. They are fresh eggs, right? And trying to get the camera to focus, you can see little larvae inside, little larvae, lots of them. There's the fresh eggs. Yeah, you see that little white dot there that you see in there? Those are fresh eggs. It's amazing, really. So the queen is there, obviously laying. I can see brood in all stages in just the one frame I've taken out, but obviously the capped ones are all further inside there, which I will check. I need to do a thorough inspection to make sure that there's no queen cups and they're not going to swarm on me. Looking at that, there's a lot of bees. Like, look at that, it's amazing. As I said, brood in all stages. Again, lots of drone brood, capped drone brood. Can't really see any queen cups on that one. Even they built, again, excess combs at the bottom of it. Yeah, incredible. So all these beautiful eggs in there indicates to me, obviously the queen is in there somewhere laying lovely eggs. Good pattern as well, covers the whole spectrum and without missing. And honestly, I've done the thorough inspection of this. I couldn't find the queen, as you can imagine. It could be quite difficult when you've got thousands of bees flying around you, and also on the frames and everywhere else. Most important thing, there was no uncapped swarm queens or anything like that. So that's good. It shows that, you know, keep an eye on it, and then you can control the swarms that way. If I would have seen the queen today, my plan would have been to clip her wings in order to stop her from flying. If they did decide to swarm in the meantime, while I haven't been able to inspect them. But I tend to do weekly inspections, so and I tend to come out here, have a quick look at them from time to time, make sure they're not doing anything they shouldn't be, in terms of, you know, getting ready to swarm and all of those things, and then I keep an eye on them that way. Thousands of bees, obviously, in this hive, and it's just I'm always in awe every time I come here to do any inspections, look at them. Like I said, this box on top here is practically full of honey now. I need to put another box on top of this so they can start filling it with honey as well. I'm gonna go get that box now, get that on top, and it gives them more room to go up there and start creating a lot more honey. Boom, love it. I thought this was cute. Look at this baby bee, very tiny baby bee. Right, so yeah, I brought the new box in now. You can now see it's a fresh box. Majority, well, all of them don't have any built up comb already, so it's just a plain ones. So I'm hoping the bees are gonna get into it and start building the frames onto it and go from there. All of it are basically just the fresh wax that I'm adding on. As you can see, I actually just made this frame up itself. You can see it hasn't got any mark on it whatsoever. The rest are frames that wasn't used by the bees last year, so I've just obviously given them back to them, and yeah, let's see how long it takes them to fill it. So today's date is the let's see, what date is it today? I actually can't tell you because I can't see it from my camera on my phone, and I can't check my watch because my watch is up. Okay, yeah, today is Friday before the bank holiday weekend in May, so yeah, whatever that date is. Right, I'll leave the bees to do their thing and continue. Good thing so far, I can see they're migrating up here. As you can see there, it's a good, they're coming up to the frames. It means they're going to build our wax up and hopefully fill it up with lots and lots of honey, and then we'll have 2 boxes of honey. Hopefully in 2 weeks time they would have done all that work. Let's see how we get on. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.